Hey everyone, I thought I would do a truck camper tour for you. We've been getting a lot of questions about this rig as we've been on the road, and I thought maybe the internet would be as interested as people seem to be in person. Basically, we started in a Sprinter van a few years ago. We built out ourselves. Over time, we did enough wintertime ski camping that we realized we wanted some more interior space, as obviously when it's really cold out, you're spending a little more time inside. So we decided on a truck camper, and this last season definitely proved that was a upgrade. We built the truck camper though to be a full hard side. We wanted that mostly for the winter time, warm conditions. We didn't really want a pop-up setup. So that created kind of this monster that you see behind me, but it has worked really well. We've had it off-road, we've had it in the snow, we've had it off-road here this summer so far here in Montana, and it has performed extremely well, given that it does have some limitations for its size in these kind of treat areas. But anyways, here's a video of my truck camper. I'll try and do it all in one take. So this is a 2022 F450. We went with 450 just because we're not going to haul as huge a camper as some people might. We like to keep it pretty lightweight. This truck camper is like 3,500 pounds, fully loaded. I'm like 4,500 pounds of the camper. 11-foot bed. We did convert it to a super single from dualies. For those that don't know, that just simply means taking the dually tires off the back and putting on these big, huge tires. They can basically carry as much weight as a dually, but it gives you the convenience of a single wheel, and then it gives you the inconvenience of a super, super heavy wheel and tire setup. I put the spare on the front, not ideal. It's not its home forever, it's just its home for this trip. But I'll show you the rack I've had built for it. Pretty simple. Just sits on there. It's easier to take on and off, and I don't have to light up any lug nuts, and then just using a Mac tie down on it. Worked really well so far. I don't know, I've done like 3,000 miles and it's been fine. 16.5 worn. These super single conversions, they just bump out this front bumper. I could put an aftermarket on there, which I definitely will in the future. With the amount of deer and elk on the road, I want to protect that front end. So other than that, we're running a box. Like I said, it's an 11-foot bed, so that gives us some space with this size truck camper for a rear box. Really simple setup. We're not looking to keep everything clean. We just want to keep it safe when we go into town or whatever, go out to eat. So it just holds our bikes. It's like extra solar panel setup. Our cooler's on the other side, and we just basically run these locks through here. They're like a hitch pin lock. But anyways, keeps our bikes really safe and secure. Running these one-up van trays really work well. So if you're looking for an option to stabilize the back of the bike, those things work great. On this side, I do have the Ebby, well, that's the brand that makes the bed. They make these lower boxes. I did use that to put my air compressor setup in. Extreme Outback, Extreme Air compressor, 2-gallon tank, I believe. So we run air tools off of this, which is nice for these super single setups, 10 lugs. We can use air tools to take all that stuff off. Kingstar makes the truck camper out of the UP in Michigan, and they put these great side boxes on it. So this is basically a normal truck camper. It's just, since I don't have the truck bed sides, they put on these truck boxes, and simple. The back of that is the camper, the top of that is the camper, and then they just enclose the bottom, the side, and the front, and allows us to carry a good bit of stuff, which is really probably the limiter on a truck camper, but not this one. We can carry all kinds of jazz, and most of that is because we also have this back setup. So they do what's called the rack system. It's just a rail system that mounts to the truck camper, and then from there, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 different options that Kingstar offers. This one's called the Rack Pack Tower setup. Tower setup's cool. I might not keep it forever. It's just the option right now. Nice though, because we can stow our generator on this side, and we can stow our grill on that side, and that just pushes in our steps there, front door. And then this trip, I'm just running some paddle boards in here, and also just some packing gear, simple setup. What is nice is we do skiing in the winter, so these compartments also open up in the rear, so it allows me to run my skis straight through. Nice safe place to keep those drying out of the weather. Other than that, that's it. So that's truck camper setup. running like 26 feet in total length, I think. So it's a Haas, 12 foot tall. So honestly, it can fit in quite a few spaces. I haven't had any issues, like I said, thus far. Eventually, I'm gonna bump that camper back a little bit. I've got room to still meet my center of gravity and push it back a smidge. And I'm gonna throw this spare tire back up on the bed once I get that room. But for now, this is what we've got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.